This is a message from the YouTube emergency broadcast team. If you're not used to watching people who tell the truth and call out people on their BS and lies, then this probably isn't the place for you. Run now, because these guys don't hold back and they don't sugarcoat it. They are straightforward and don't waste no time about it. There's no lying, begging or beating around the bush when it comes to the 615 squad. So if your fifis get hurt easily or it takes you weeks to come up with receipts, you might want to take cover now.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run drive when my supply is the king. I run hide, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see. What you think I'd like for 500 G's? Nope. When I could get by and still I...
Well, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope y'all are doing well. Y'all will have to excuse us for a while waiting on the super to come in. He ought to be here shortly. So I hope y'all have had a wonderful Wednesday, I believe it is. You know how I get my days mixed up. I think I was up to about 6 a.m. this morning. Was over there with Rich and them, done a late live. So, Michelle D, how are you doing? Wayne, Gina, True Texan, hope all y'all are doing well. Blue Eyes, Better with the Irish, Miss Justice Roberts, Jay Potter, Cosmic Kate, how are you? Miss Sherry, hope y'all are doing well. Mike, Emu, and Doug, hope all y'all are doing good. Info Warriors, Jay Potter. Let's see here. Who else we got here? We got old Captain in the house. Captain, hope you're doing well. So let's see here. Who else am I missing? Miss Kathy. Good to see you. Twisted Ginger. I think I done said hi to Christopher Cunningham, but if I hadn't, hey, Christopher, how are you? It's a True Texan. I'm sure I'm going to double up on some names, but Blue Eyes. So I'm sure we had some more people scroll in. But yeah, so now I did see some comments. Somebody said I didn't realize I had a third channel. Well, this one was a backup, I guess you could say. I had started another backup, but then I thought, well, no, let me do another one. And so I made this one actually my official backup. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm kind of bouncing around trying to confuse Johnny and them. Now with my main channel, as y'all seen the other day, yes, I did take it behind the wall. Johnny was over there threatening that they were going to do a third strike. Then he said, well, no, it's not going to be me. It's going to be Merle. It's going to be Merle. Merle's going to take your channel down. I thought, no, not that easy. So I took it behind the wall, and Martin was over there bragging that he took my channel down. You know, he finally got rid of me. It's like, no, you didn't, Martin. I'm like, yeah, I did. It's gone. No, it's not. So it's behind the wall. He didn't believe me, so I brought it back up, and he's like, well, thank you. That's all I needed, so I can get you the URLs. I said, what URLs? He said, off your videos. I said, what videos? He said, you dummy on your channel. I said, go over there. There's no videos up there. So I've done that to prove to him in front of everybody that, of course, he lies, like we all know, and he didn't get what he wanted, even though he thought he was going to. And yeah, just it's so easy to prove that Martin lies. Just let him, like everybody said, let him continue to talk, and he proves it to everybody just by him continuing on. So yeah, he don't understand. I'm not going to be that easy, him nor Johnny. But, and as y'all seen, Johnny's been crying to other channels. AD actually admitted that the other night, but we'll get into that once Seeper gets here. But it's been quite comical. I did see that he got his car back today, which I thought, when I've gotten my car painted before, and to get a good paint job, I don't drop it off on a Monday and get it back on a Wednesday. I mean, not to get a good paint job done. No. But he's over real happy with it. Yeah, they done a good job. Hey, look at here, guys. Look. You can't even tell. Just look at it. Oh, yeah, Johnny, they done a real good job. If they were going to paint the whole car, like you were talking about, like you thought, it wouldn't be a cover up, no, would it? But no, they've been wanting to bring in some more people into it, get more people involved, and it may not have been their smartest move. They've also wanted to do some stupid things and kind of brag about it, and it may backfire on them. Yeah, and for Warriors, it did get painted way too quick. And knowing that dummy, he'll be wanting to run it through the car wash today or tomorrow. I agree with you. He'll be up there tomorrow. I guarantee you, wanting to run it through. Oh, dear, it does. I mean, by the time you get everything sanded down, taped up, properly done, Wayne, I'll check into that. And I'll look at it. Remind me towards the end, or message me over on Instagram. Hey, Captain Spaulding. Now, I mean, yeah, he stated, he painted for 10 years, and then it was brought up the other night. Now, I never said I painted. I was on the line. I was on the line, folks. I never said I painted. I just worked the line. Kind of like cooking. He's always been on the line. Yeah, a meth head paint job. Now, folks, I don't know how many of y'all have seen or heard, but I passed away. I know y'all are hearing my voice right now, but I passed away. It was reported not only by the city, but apparently my wife took my channel down, as Johnny and his little crew over there have ran with the story. Wade 615 passed away the other day. So, but yeah, that was going around all in their little live the other day and throughout some other channels that they're spreading. So y'all may want to get Miss Patty or one of them. Uncle Will, if you're here, get your spirit box. Come on over. This live tonight is from my spirit. So we're going to have a seance a little later. That's what Seeper's going to lead it. He's just searching for the candles. Shell Day says she's going to bring the tarot cards. So, but yes, that's their little story. Apparently, my wife took the channel down, even though, that's when Martin stepped in. No, I took his channel down. Yeah. And as soon as Martin said that, Johnny was like, oh, well, good for you, Martin. Good. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Yeah. It was actually kind of comical because I was actually in their chat, them not knowing, and I'm sitting here laughing, just y'all dumbasses. But and it's great when you can actually be in their chat and laugh at them, and them not even know it's you. I mean, that's the funny thing about it. Sorry about that, Mike. Yeah, and Uncle Will was supposed to have been up there on live with me a couple nights ago over at Rich's, and he ended up falling asleep before the live started. And but yeah, he was up there last night with us. There was Rich and Shoddy and Uncle Will, myself and Seeper, and I'm trying to think somebody else jumped up there at one time, and my mind is just getting a little foggy right now. So if y'all seen that, yeah, somebody help me out. And oh, little leg day. Sorry about that, little leg day. But yeah, he hopped up there with us, or came up there with us. Let me rephrase that for somebody jumps on me about using that term. But well, Beaver Dam, how are you?
What's up?
Not much. Why is the name's not showing again? God, I didn't take it down. It's like it comes down every freaking time we start a live.
Is my mic all right?
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, it came off again. I don't know why it does that.
What's up, Michelle D, Honky Kong, Jerry Wilt, Tina G, Info Warrior, Better with Irish, 904 Mike, Cosmic Cake. What's up, everybody in chat? Blue Eyes, Robert.
Yeah, a lot of people are just now finding the channel for the first time. They said they didn't realize I actually had a third channel.
We got thousands of channels over here.
Oh, we got channels galore. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have so many channels. Johnny's not gonna know which one to check for videos.
What's up, Kay? I'm here. Wayne, what's up? Brad. Hi, Robin. How are you? Yeah, I mean my device room, man. It looks like an Indian call scam station. I got so many accounts.
I got accounts I don't even know about.
Yeah, Justice, I seen that. I've been changing the pictures up on it. They used a L in the 615. They used a L instead of a 1. So I just been trolling them, keep changing pictures on them.
Well, like I said, about a year ago, I had 4 alt accounts of me running around. And it's like, well, shit, I must be doing something right. There's more accounts of me running around than accounts that I have.
Yeah, I really don't even have that many anymore because YouTube hit me and just took a bunch of my channels. But I was talking to somebody the other day, and I guess they put out a notice that I didn't see a while back that was saying that if you've got any alts or channels that you haven't been used for a while, they're gonna just take them away. But yeah, I mean, I was losing like 10 channels a day.
Yeah, because you told me one day, I mean, you was losing them left and right, and he's like, I don't know what in the hell is going on. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, I mean, I lost my number 2 channel, and I mean, that was a channel. That's what I didn't get. What's up, Lima? Was I used that channel a lot? My
you
number
used
2.
that the day before.
Yeah, and they took that one down. Man, it wasn't for like anything because a lot of the alts I never had no content on, never did anything on, so it wasn't like somebody could do anything to get them down. But at least I wasn't stupid like Bird and link all my shit to.
Yeah, all to one account. Oh,
Uh,
Tennessee, yes. I mean, Square blocking people left and right. That you got a lot of these out here. They're blocking them, or you got some out there that you can leave a comment and it goes straight to their studio. They won't even allow any comments up until they check them. Martin. I mean, it's like, yeah, talking about totally weak.
yeah, that's
I mean,
squared. He's a bitch, man. He blocked me today on StreamYard. Little fucking twin bed faggot. I mean, he asked me straight up. He said, "Do you think I'm a pedo supporter?" And I said, "Yeah, I think you are because you fucking supported fucking Foxy."
who asked you that?
Square.
Square. Well, I mean, another one, and I said it a long time ago. We even made a couple of videos about it. Martin and Johnny. Look how long Johnny supported Mocon. It was proven. Mocon was what, 25? Was with that 17-year-old when he joked her out during
Oh
sex.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
and they were up there like glorifying Martin, like, oh yeah, Martin roasted Seeper last night. Like I'm gonna send him some Venmo money and shit. And I'm like, you would sit up here and support somebody that's got multiple domestic violences for beating women. I mean, what's worse? You're a fucking pedo supporter and you fucking support people that beat women.
and can't even see his own son.
His tits are on fire waiting for me to drop this shit on him. I've got it ready, but he's gonna be real fucking shocked when he gets this video. He's gonna be madder than fuck.
I'd make him suffer a couple of days.
I am. I'm gonna make him sweat. Just keep on fucking making them putting them comments in there, oh Martin.
Or
I
even
did
better,
find out for everybody that was listening, I did find out though that he did have an obscene charge, but it was only showing obscene, but it's a what I say it was, Wade, it's obscene, it's obscene gestures.
oh,
So I've got to look a little bit. I've got to have to dig a little bit more on that charge.
actually,
Because
that could be just shooting a bird at an officer.
yeah, but that falls under they can't get you for flipping somebody off.
But in some states and in some counties, even in Tennessee, shooting a bird at an officer, they can charge you with that.
Yeah,
Believe
see,
it
I don't
or
know.
not, as stupid as that sounds, they can charge you with obscenity to an officer or
Yeah,
ob-
see, I don't know how they would
offense.
get. I mean, I don't get. I mean, I'm not saying they probably couldn't charge you. I just don't know how it would ever stick because that kind of falls under your freedom of speech and shit. But I mean, now I know one of my buddies that was a police officer, and he did the sideways because in the motorcycle clubs you flip people off sideways, and it's like some biker stuff. But he fucking lost his job because somebody took a picture of him because he was a motor patrol officer. And somebody fucking took a picture of him and he lost his job for doing that, but he was on duty, you know?
Yeah. Well, Robert 615 went better with Irish. It is considered in a lot of places an obscene gesture. So, I mean, yeah, freedom of
Yeah.
speech, but there are certain gray areas of it. I mean, freedom of speech just don't mean you can go around and do or say whatever you want without consequences.
Yeah, there's really nobody on this internet that pisses me off more than that fucking Martin. Like, I'd like to take my fist and put it through his face. Um, he just makes me so mad. And I think, honestly, I was talking to somebody earlier. I think the reason it is because every time I get on panel or every time he's been on a panel, he's got a loud ass mouth that he don't ever shut up. And then all the shit that he said about the shit he said about you hurrying up and dying and shit. That shit, like, as soon as I hear his voice, I just want to like punch his fucking teeth out.
The thing about Martin, and if you remember the first live that he came on with us when we tried to welcome over to Creek Squad, and number one, he don't like the idea of being with a group, especially if it's family oriented or anything like that. He has to be in complete control. He has to make people think that he knows everything about each and every little subject. And that is somebody that knows the least amount about everything. But he wants you to make you think that he knows everything about each and every subject. He's a complete moron. Apparently, he's been to school on each and every little subject. He's worked in every area there is, but yet for the past year and a half, he's worked what? 3, 4 weeks? Well, no, a little longer than that. Probably 7 weeks total. I mean, come on. And it's as a line cook. He's another Johnny.
Okay, appreciate that, Wayne. Yeah, I was just looking at it. Yeah, it could be. I mean, when I first found it, it looked like maybe he exposed himself or something, but it don't look like that. Somebody said Square tried to dox me. Alaska did. Said he played Johnny's video. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot too. I mean, they're all gonna run with that fake ass shit. Like none of them know how to go to the court services and search people's charges on the court records.
Well, I mean, all the doxing on Seeper is going to come from. It's like that picture last night that we heard AD admit that he passed around. So it's going to come from Jasmine to AD to AD to Johnny, because we heard AD admit that he gave it to Johnny because Johnny was over there crying that me and Seeper was bringing so much heat, to Johnny to Martin and Johnny to probably Square, and it's just going to be passed around to their little group. It'll probably end up over there with Mocon.
Yeah, and the whole paperwork that they put out, that all came from Tracy Outlaw. She's the one that first came up with that shit, wherever the hell she got it from, created it from, whatever the hell it is. She was the one that first got it and sent it to Gene and Books. Books put it out first. That was 10 months ago. I mean, I got a video out. I did the same thing I did the other night with Gene and them.
Oh yeah, Wayne. I called that out last night. So when he showed that paperwork where they filed the charges on his community post, and I told Rich last night, Mike needed to get on YouTube and report that because it shows not only his name, but it shows his address and everything right there on it.
And I will put this out there. I'm not going to say much on it, but Johnny and Melinda did a lot of snitching today.
Oh yeah, they were talking about that in chat before you got here.
Who was?
I don't remember exactly who it was, but they were talking about the CPS and the restaurant.
Oh, so it's already out?
Yeah, it's already out in chat.
Okay. Yeah, so Johnny and Melinda made multiple calls today to, they had CPS come to Matt Meeks' house, had the police come to Matt Meeks' house today, and then called KFC.
Yeah, she's like, Fresh Start just mentioned it was like, I'm calling KFC.
Yep. So, I mean, they're lifelong snitches.
Yeah.
I mean, everything they do every day in their life is snitch.
And they were trying to play it off in her live, about CPS need to be called. And Johnny, well, now, we didn't call them, but they need to be called, and it's like, if y'all read my community post, it's like, yeah, if they didn't call them, which I'm sure they did, they're definitely hinting around for their little simps over there, their little low IQ people to definitely call them. And we know several of them that I named down there would definitely call for them because Austin and Payne right off the bat would do anything for them. Payne, I think, is about as flaky as Merle's old paint job that just got redone.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Wayne just said it again, and I've told him before. Like I personally I'm not going to do anything about it where they tried to attempt to dox me, but he said it's illegal in Kentucky to dox, and it is. It absolutely is. A lot of states it ain't really illegal, but Kentucky it is. They passed a law, and what they did as far as putting them people's information out, like they did today, and then with what's happened today, they're absolutely going to fuck around and they're going to get themselves some charges.
And if I was Mike Meeks, I would show the proof from YouTube where he doxed him. I would be going right down there and I'd be filing charges on him.
What's up, Montauk? Yeah, if I was them, that's what I would be doing too. Let them, because this is the thing is Johnny rode around when he found out about that live yesterday. That's all they did was ride around town trying to damn find out where he was at because they were trying to get him locked up before he went on that live. That's how much they're trying to hide shit. And that's the thing is they're trying to do it. They think that they can that they'll try to attack me with all this fake shit, witness program bullshit and all that shit. That they're gonna shut me up. They'll never shut me up. But that's what they think they want to try to do. They want to try to shut people up so that nobody will put the truth out about them, and it's not going to happen.
And now, Johnny. So the past few lives of Johnny's and even Merle's, I had noticed, and I didn't put together until last night. I had noticed this white boys lockdown radio over in their chat. Now, several months ago, we were asked to go over there and go up on his panel. One of us go up on his panel to help out with a subject. And I got in touch with Seeper. Seeper's a lot better with this stuff than I am. And Seeper went up there on his panel to discuss what subject was it exactly, Seeper?
I don't remember what that was, but I remember Johnny had reached out to you and they wanted me to come over there. What the hell? I don't remember what that was. I don't even remember what it was, but I did go over there.
And we didn't know much about the guy. We knew very little about the guy at all. So we were kind of questioning. But looked over there, seen how big his channel was, and thought, well, this guy's probably a little too big to be dealing with Johnny. By the time it was over with, didn't feel too bad about him. Now, right now, the guy's got 15,000 plus subs. He's in the true crime and all that. He's supposed to be this big, tough kind of guy. He's against the kind of people Johnny and them are. I mean, they're rats. I'm getting a little bit of feedback there, Seeper. Yeah. Okay, it's better now. And all that. Well, like I said, a few lives ago, notice he started being in their chat. Well, the other night on AD's, he's in AD's chat. Hadn't really noticed that before. He's over talking about Gail, and not in a good way. Then he goes on the panel with AD. As soon as he goes on panel with AD, who do you think's right behind him like a little lost puppy? Johnny. Now, there was nothing good said about Gail in this. Now, I'm not going to go into topic what he was saying, but trust me, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all will be hearing more about it here in the up and coming days. But he leaves an ultimatum for Ryan that if Ryan doesn't do this or this or this in 24 hours, he was going to drop all kind of hell down on Ryan, which right there, I knew right off, well, you're just ignorant as hell. Then Johnny asked me if I'm going to come down on him like I did him and Merle. If I was going to look into him like we did them. And I'm like, possibly, if I have to. I'm not scared of him. And I'll be honest with you, Johnny, if you're listening, and I know you probably are, or you've got one of your little finks watching. There ain't a damn soul on this earth I'm afraid of. Now, you probably find that hard to believe because I know you're a little pussy and scared of quite a few, but I'm not. Being scared of somebody and being cautious of somebody are two different things. But I ain't scared of a goddamn soul. And if you don't think I don't know who he is or about him or it's going to take forever, you're quite wrong.
Yeah, they must not know who the fuck they're dealing with.
No. He can keep his little ass in Florida if he's smart.
Yeah, I don't take kindly to him making his demands and talking shit about Gail. So Mr. Matt, I'd suggest you roll on with all that bullshit. And you would think that a motherfucker like you that has done so much time in prison, that you would think that you wouldn't be hanging out and sucking off some known snitches that wear wires. I
Maybe
mean,
he's got
that shit just don't go hand in hand.
maybe he's been in lockup so long he's gotten used to sucking on him and Peter's.
I mean, it's just not a good look. I mean, you're a habitual criminal that has tried to turn your life around, but then you want to go hang out with snitches. Like that shit don't add up. You know, I mean, people that spend time in prison, they don't hang out with known narcs.
And both of them have admitted to it. We've got Melinda where she admitted to it in a message, and we've got video to where Johnny admitted to it.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically trying to pull a. I mean, you're basically pulling a Johnny move, you know, because you know you're full of shit, uh, and you're just trying to get some attention from Ryan, and it ain't gonna work out for you. I ain't had no problems with him up until this time, but you know you gonna start making these fucking false allegations and accusations and try to give somebody a deadline. I don't think you know what kind of people you're dealing with. Um, I don't know. It's just weird to some of the shit that people do to try to get Ryan's attention. You know, and that's all it is. He's wanting Ryan to get over there and talk about the Kylie shit, and you know, and then you're gonna try to use his aunt and try to talk bad about his aunt and try to give somebody a deadline.
Guess they don't understand country boys because country boys don't answer to deadlines. If you want our attention, there's better ways of going at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not a. I mean, like Johnny, you might bow down to people, but people like us, we don't bow down to people. I don't give a fuck how many years he spent in prison. I don't care who. I mean, how many years anybody's spent in prison. To me, that's not a flex. I mean, if you spent time in prison, you were a fuck up. You fucked up and you got caught. You wasn't very smart, and you did some dumb shit. And Matt, you've done a lot of dumb shit.
And Don, to answer your question, no, I'd be leery.
SD420. I don't know if anybody caught it, but I mean, like, we're not putting it out. But if y'all could, if the shit that he's saying is just unheard of and out of this world. I mean, it's like half-ass he's trying to extort Ryan for fucking clout. You know, he ain't trying to extort him like Ryan did, like Johnny did for money, but he's like basically trying to make some false allegations, or else if you don't do this, then I'm gonna do this. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You just sit down there in Florida and do your little fucking stay over there in your true crime shit and keep running with your shit and you'll be all right. Ryan don't give a fuck about you.
He's extorting him for clout.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, or what he's trying to do. But I mean, my thing is, it's just not a good look. Is like you put off uh, I'm a prison G, and then you go and you mingle with somebody that's a known snitch. That's not a good look. I mean, you do that in prison, your ass is you're gonna get stuck.
Well, his channel hadn't really went to anywhere in the past year or so. 'Cause like I said, 6 weeks ago, he was begging for him to come up and talk about the case. I mean, he was like a little puppy begging for a treat. Didn't get no answer, no response, nothing.
Yeah,
Before that, I think it was 4, 5, 6 weeks before that, he was asking him if he would come up.
Christopher
Nothing.
Cunningham says, I don't know who this Matt guy in Florida. It's White Boy Lockdown Radio. Yeah, I don't fuck with the true crime community. There's very few over there. Christina Randall, I do. I mean, there's some few good ones over there that ain't just like money grifters and shit. But I don't fuck with them because they're all grifters. They don't give a damn about solving no cases or finding people. Only thing they care about is it's a hot topic. It's the same thing Martin does. Martin comes on here and talks about how he's this master YouTube person. He can build all kinds of channels and get all these views and all this shit. When you are talking about hot topics, anybody can do it. I mean, anybody in this chat can start putting up shorts if it's a hot topic. Like Martin did, Kamala Harris or Tim Pool or anything that's going on, Lil Bootsy or any of the fights, anything like that. You put them up, you're going to get views on them. It's just that's what it is. It's because people are searching the internet for that information and they find your shit. It's not because you're good at fucking YouTube.
He's a male version of Bullhorn Betty, at best. He almost reminds me. No, he ain't even as good as what was the guy's name? Oh, Dirty Elbows, as Ryan would call him.
Oh, I forgot.
What was Big Boy's name?
Shit, I don't even remember his name.
Yeah, I mean, couple
Yeah.
videos of Ryan, that dude's gonna be just like him. No one's gonna be able to remember his name.
Yeah, and I mean that's all he's done is just grift off these cases. It was the Gabby Petito case, and then he just constantly grifts off these cases. And I get it. Hey, do your thing, doing that shit. But don't bring your bullshit over here and make you fucking try to make your demands and make your false allegations.
You may as well call Popcorn Cinema. Yeah, you may as well call him PBR because as long as PBR kept talking about the young girl after she was found, this guy's doing the same thing, still talking about her. Instead of PBR going, where PBR went to the park, this guy keeps going up into lockup. Probably getting the same treatment.
904 Mike. No, that was Matt Meeks. That's the guy that had the interactions with Johnny's car. The guy we're talking about, his name is Matt. He's White Boy Lockdown Radio. He come in trying to stir up a bunch of shit on ADs and shit, and making demands to Ryan and trying to create some false narratives and accusations and shit. SD420, yeah, Christina's cool. She's no bullshit, she ain't really drama. It's just she just cuts right to it and it's pretty cool. Like I like Harsh Reality. I know some people don't like him, but there's something about him I like. There's a couple other ones. I like the cops. They're the detectives.
The two brothers, the two guys, two heavyset guys that have retired.
No, one's kind of heavy set, one's kind of thin. He's still active, or he's not active, but he does like training or something. I know somebody in chat knows who that is. Damn, what are their names?
I think you showed a video of them.
They're from up north. They're up from like New York or New Jersey or something. Duty Ron, that's who it is. Yeah, I like Duty Ron and because they put out like facts, like or experience. They talk on experience of cases that they've got.
But I mean, I was laughing my ass off the other night when I heard AD at the end of his live talking about he felt so bad for Johnny because the way Johnny was crying to him about me and Seeper putting so much heat on him that he just needed something, so he gave him the stuff on Seeper. Like, oh, poor Johnny, was you crying? Did you need help? Because I had questioned Johnny prior during that live. I said, "What?" I said, "Did you need help? Did you had to run to White Boy lockdown?" Oh, I never need no help. I can handle all this on my own. Really? AD just knocked that out, didn't he?
Dora said, "Have I seen Tuslagi Anna Unwina channel?" No, but I'm gonna screenshot of it. I'll have to check it out. Blue Eye said, "If Britney Spears would only just pull her bottoms down and leave them off, she'd feel better." She's a weird one, bro. She I said bro, but she's Britney Spears is weird.
What's going on, Mustard Squirrel?
What up, Mustard? Yeah, there's a lot of good channels y'all putting in here. Police Off the Cuff, that's a good one. I just can't deal with the people like, I know there's a lot of people that like that John Rich, that JLR, and that dude to me is just a grifter. Like he's just all about the donations and I mean I don't know, I'm just not a fan of him.
That's the one, Savannah. That's the one I expect Johnny to go to next, Glare. And if he does, that's going to be fine. Because as bad as most of us don't like Morbid, I'll go over there and ask Morbid, "Hey, Morbid, you want to have a little fun? Remember the guy that came over here talking about his daddy touching his no spot? Yeah. Want to have a little fun with him? Yeah, why not?"
Oh, I can tell you right now, Morbid nor Glare, neither one of them want to smoke. I done give Morbid all he can handle.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd welcome Morbid over here for a little while just for him to have fun with Johnny. I mean, as much fun as he had with Johnny for that 10 minutes, could you imagine him coming over here for a day or two just to tear Johnny a new one like Johnny's daddy tore him?
Yeah, he's a good troll. I mean, he'll troll the hell out of you. But with the falling out with him and Glare, and then the shit that happened with the girl that he brought there, and then a lot of the weird shit that he does, that he's had done in the past with some of the kid stuff and all, I can't fuck with that dude. But he does troll the hell out of people, but he's lost a lot of support lately.
Yeah, oh, he lost a hell of a lot. But I mean, yeah, could you imagine him over there on Johnny and his crew? He would tear them up.
Yeah, I mean, they ripped into Johnny that night. I thought he was gonna cry. But I mean, like, who goes over to a panel that you've never, like, even just to a panel period, like, but I mean, he's never met them guys before, and go over there and start telling them that his fucking dad touched his butt.
Yeah, I mean, it's right off the bat.
Yeah, like, people don't do that. I mean, like, if you really were molested, you're not just gonna go on YouTube and start talking about it to random fucking people.
Tonight I thought I would share my story. Back when I was just a little bitty boy, my daddy. Yeah, I mean, it's like he's singing the little song. Y'all remember who was it sang that? It was Chuck Berry, I think, that sang that song. That song, My Ding-a-ling. I mean, this was way back in the day. But y'all, Seeper, you remember that song? So it was a toy that was tied to a string, and I think it was his grandmother told him that it was called My Ding-a-ling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, J-Rod I cannot stand J-Rod.
Oh, he's another freaking moron. He was another simp for Johnny, thinking that he was going to simp him. He was trying to ride Johnny's coattail. I'm just like, what a moron.
We trolled him for a couple of months, and he would get mad. What was that he used to say all the time?
Shit, I don't even remember. But I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But
I mean, yeah, Jerry's over. Yeah, Chuck Berry, my ding. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fuck with the true crime communities because, like, I mean, I get it if if you got just a little bit of donations for your gas money or whatever, but like these guys are trying to use it as a job. Like that's their job, and that's how they're making money. And like JLR, I mean, he gets a lot of donations. I mean, people send a lot of money into him. But I mean, the shit he did here in Nashville, he's lucky he didn't get his ass whooped.
White Boy Radio was in chat last night over on AD's. It's before he went up. He's like, there's so many people, watching and or in chat, and only one like, and I'm the one that done that. If we don't get 20 likes, you may as well just end this live. If we don't get 30, I'm not even coming up. And he'd continue on. I mean, for 5 minutes, he was begging and begging and begging for everybody to hit the like button. And I'm sitting here thinking, I eventually went over to Gail's because Gail was supposed to have a live at midnight. And I'm like, I went over there way early. I'm like, I had escaped. I said, all the damn begging for likes and all over there. And I said, it wasn't even by AD, it was by that white boy's lockdown. So when I went back over, he just went up there on panel. I mean, he was just getting on. And then as soon as he got up there, boom, like I said, Johnny was right up there. It was like he was pulling on the leash. I thought,
I seen him in there, but I didn't think that was his channel. I thought it was like somebody faked his channel or something, because I just didn't think that somebody like him would be over there cutting it up with Johnny.
Right. Yeah, I mean, but no, and but I recorded the whole thing, and when he was up there, and yeah, we'll
What's up, Yuri? No, Jimmer don't. I trolled the shit out of Jimmerman for a while. I trolled him so long it got boring to me. And he had some real life shit happening to him when he got into that shit. I mean, he had people coming to his house and shit.
Oh no, Jerry, it's not. I mean, his little fan base over there, if they get to finding out he's talking to Johnny, and if they know who Johnny is, he's gonna kill his channel for sure.
Jimmy Dean just measured himself. He said he's 5'12". I couldn't believe that shit when I heard that.
He's 5'12". I don't think he's quite 6 foot. What the fuck? And Johnny's over there. 5. Yeah, I think he's 6 foot. Melinda. Okay. Oh my God, how many inches does she think's in a fucking foot?
Hey, did anybody see Square today? Somebody questioned him about how much he weighed. He was trying to say he weighed 160 or 165 or something, and he went and got on the scale. And the first time it said, like, I don't know what it said, but then it said 149. Then he got back on it. It said like 164 or something. Then he got back on it because somebody told him that he was holding rocks in his pockets or something. And then he went back in there and he said it said 159. That it kept erroring and shit. That scale, I think he had a backpack on, because I promise I don't think that guy weighs no more than 120 pounds.
HLD said, we'll say 5'12 and a half. That's fair.
Honky Kong says, yeah. He says, you notice Johnny, Snaggy, Rocco have the issue where they take a part of someone's story and take parts of it and use it as their own. Yeah, I mean, they all try to do that. I mean, Martin's the worst for it because he likes to run around in circles and try to take things you say and twist them around. And it's like, dude, that shit don't work. That's why I don't even hardly listen to him. Like when he was talking about that war shit, I was like, yeah, I've heard about it, whatever. Because, I mean, I get notifications every day of what's going on. I watch the news. I see what's going on TV. So, I mean, yeah, everybody in the world knows what's happening, regardless if what you said was actually factual. You said something about war and all kinds of shit. Yeah, that shit's going on. We know that. But it's like, I don't even care to listen to the motherfucker. Like, I could care less if I ever heard that dude speak again in life. Yeah, Sav, she says she can talk to Lockdown Radio. Like I said, I've never had no problems with him, but I don't appreciate him uh, doing what he did and trying to make up false narratives and lies and demanding things of Ryan and speaking on Miss Gill like that. But and I don't, like I said, I don't care if he's got not just him, just anybody. I don't care if they got 15,000 subscribers, if they got 15, if they got 15 million subscribers. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I do not care. I have zero cares about how many subscribers somebody has. I mean, I would like for everybody to have tons of subscribers, but your subscriber base does not fucking bring fear in nobody's heart.
No, and if he's got 15,000 subscribers, that means his lives at night, he ought to be having 1,500 people in there at least. So, if not, then, well, something's wrong.
Honky Kong said he was obviously putting pressure on the scale. I didn't see both feet on the scale. Rewatched it 2 times. Well, I don't know if y'all noticed, but that one time he got on there, he was like bouncing up and down. He was trying to like bounce up and down to try to make it weigh more, I guess. Like try to throw the scale off. I could see his feet lifting up and down. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is Robert says subscribers don't make you a man. I mean that's the thing is like how many of these people on YouTube that have whatever subscribers? I mean, I consider all y'all my family and shit, but there's very few people. I mean, like these people just say they got 1 million subscribers. How many of them how many of them have they actually met in real life? I mean, so what? You got 15 million virtual fans and friends. That don't mean anything. I mean, like I mean, it does, but it don't. They don't mean like you got a real life. Like you can walk next door and get all your subscribers to go fight the war for you.
Exactly, Christopher Cunningham. And you're going to have people subscribe to your channel that sometimes creators put on subscribers only. And so somebody's going to subscribe to your channel to come in and there may be a live that you're having one night they want to watch or listen to. And that's their only way to do it because you've turned subscribers only on. And, how often have you ever seen us do that? That's just kind of a weak move, but you see Merle and them do it all the time because that's the only way they can get subscribers. But there's channels out there that do that. And then that person may not ever come back, but they don't hit the unsubscribe button. They just go on.
Yeah.
People that may watch the video and they'll hit like and subscribe just to help you out, but they'll move on. You've got people that buy subscribers, but those aren't going to help you. There's going to be people that are going to leave because they don't like your stuff. But they don't hit the unsubscribe. So yeah, I mean, what's going to really show the people that truly follow you are your long videos and your lives.
Yeah. Fresh Start Painting says, yeah, I wonder how a person like Johnny has 10,000 subs and he's either talking about going to cops or his dog shitting. So Fresh Start, I think, I'm not sure if you're new around or not, but basically what happened is when Johnny used to not have very many subs, and then like him and Ryan were in the outs in the beginning, and then Patty kind of made friends with everybody, and then they were cool. That's when he got all the subs, is when him and Ryan were mutual. He got a lot of those subs then, and they just haven't unsubscribed from him. They just don't watch his shit. See, that's the thing is with YouTube, it's easier to subscribe than it is to unsubscribe, because once you're subscribed, you don't really think about fucking unsubscribing from nobody. You just leave it like whatever. I just don't go back to their channel. But I always like, if I go in somewhere and they've got that shit on and I'm going to go in and troll them and I got to subscribe, I make sure when I leave, I hit that fucking unsubscribe button.
Yeah, I mean, when it all started, and them two were going at it with one another or trolling one another. Before he started getting along with Patty and all that, a lot of Creek Squad would sub up to him just to watch some of his videos
Yeah.
where he would hide, but not many. But like you said, and then it was a like dislike thing, and then a lot of but if you took away all of his sub count that no longer follow him, and then here the past 2 months where it went sky high, where once they got their money, a lot of them were bought.
What's up, Uncle Will? Yeah, I mean, if you look at his analytics, I mean, he's got about 1% interaction. Because, I mean, you got 10,000 subs, and most of the time you can't even get 100 people in your chat. And then when you turn subscribers, see, that should really tell them something. When they turn subscribers only on, their viewership goes way down. And, I mean, a lot of times you'll see, you can tell just by, I mean, some people don't want to chat, but when you got nobody but the same 5 people that's chatting in your video, that means people don't want to. They're there to see a train wreck. They're not there to fucking talk to you and be cool with you.
And Johnny, why is it that y'all blocked Miss Patty? Is it because she can't really do anything for you anymore? Are you mad because maybe you know deep down she's going to try to work things out because maybe she knows that grandbaby's coming and you're in the way?
Yeah, fresh start. That's the other thing is, I mean, you can tell by the. I mean, it's all. There's a lot of telltale signs. I mean, you can tell by the likes. You can tell by how many people's conversating. Um, but I mean, a lot of people just watch Johnny just because he is a fucking train wreck, and they're just ready to see that sumbitch go off track. But I mean, look at him. He tried to promote his new channel, and he ain't even got. Was he? I think he's barely got 300 subs.
Yeah.
And that's like I told everybody. I told everybody before. I was like, if he ever loses that channel, he'll never get another channel to hit 1,000 subs. I don't even think he'd get one to hit 500 subs. And I mean, look, he can't even get that other channel past 300. I mean, you think if he had actually 10,000 real subs that he could promote that shit, and then he would at least get half of them subs to go over there.
Well, did you see what InfoWarrior said? Did you see where Merle started telling about Johnny denting Matt's car? And Johnny whistled, and Merle accidentally ended her live.
What was it?
So Merle, in one of her lives, mentioned about where Johnny dented Matt's car, where he threw the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny whistled at her, and Merle ended the live. Accidentally, of course. She came back and said that she'd accidentally ended the live.
Oh, is that what that was about today?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you another thing that I don't know if some people caught, but there was a drug deal that went on when her mom was over there the other day.
Oh. I wonder if that's what she was talking about.
Well, it's clipped. The mama was asking about something, and then it was kind of like a hush hush, hey, don't talk about that moment. What's up, Miss Nada? Bass backwards.
Yeah, there was something else up here that
Nitro, what's up? Uncle Will said that dude is a piece of shit, non-working, deadbeat, freeloader, dopehead. That is 100% fact, Uncle Will.
Lobster Lover said it. Well, apparently this is hooked up with something else. He said his real last name is Adams, not Dotson. He said it himself. I wonder if he's related to Justin Adams, and that's how this all got started.
Who?
Well, that's what I'm scrolling up looking for.
T-Dam, where'd you drop links at? In here in chat or private?
You talking about for the community post? At the 9:29 mark.
No, Tony, T-Dam put a message in there, said that she dropped some links for me.
Well, I thought maybe she's talking about the community post of Merle doxing the Meek's phone number.
Oh, maybe that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, that's at the 9:29 mark.
Okay, Lobster Lover saying Johnny Gobble was Johnny Adams before being adopted.
Yeah. Now he's admitted that.
Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, he's admitted that on video.
Yeah.
He also admitted that he did not go to his adoptive mom's funeral and stated that she was going to hell, or that she went to hell. Yes, Johnny, how would you know? I mean, all honesty, how do you know when someone's going to heaven and hell? You know what somebody tells you, but
let me tell you one thing that really pissed me off, man, is I seen it the other day, and I didn't catch it till late. But this is just another reason that says how burnt this dude is. When he tried to speak on Gotcha Man's dad, and he seen that the guy was on a motorcycle. Now, when somebody puts RIH, if they're a motorcycle rider, most of the time that means ride in heaven.
Oh no! Every time I've seen it, that means rest in hell. Well, number one, who in the hell is going to rest in hell, Johnny? Think about it. There ain't no resting in hell. That don't even make sense. Much less attaching it to a message he just posted.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're not a motorcycle ride, if you're not a motorcycle rider, then it's rest in heaven. But most of the time, it's ride in heaven. Yeah, but that's how stupid the guy is. He can't figure out that it's either rest in heaven or ride in heaven. I mean, me automatically when I seen it, the picture of it, and I seen he was on a motorcycle, I immediately knew that was put on there for him to ride in heaven. I'm sure. But that's the kind of shit that just pisses me the hell off. The guy's so burnt. I mean, him and Merle are so burnt.
And then to be up here on that live a few nights ago with AD talking about that, and then to go off on Gotcha Man's wife like he did in that live.
I don't even understand. I really don't even understand why. I mean, AD's like, oh, if it comes out you're a rat, I'm gonna have to reevaluate and blah blah blah. Like, dude, can you not see through all the shit that's been put out and said that the guy's a rat? I mean, Merle's a rat.
Oh, what was funny that last night? So everybody in chat, so we're putting when you're bringing this stuff up on Martin, everybody's like Seeper's a rat. Seeper's a rat for doing this. Seeper's a rat. I'm sitting here thinking y'all are ignorant as hell. If y'all don't realize the difference between going to the cops and ratting on somebody that, and what Seeper's doing.
I like to call it exposing shitbags.
Yeah, I mean, it's like y'all have really got to be some major meth heads.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, if you never come on YouTube and say that you're a fucking rat, that you've worked for the Johnson County Sheriff's Department and you've worked for Unite, that you're that you've wore wire on people, then what would give anybody the inclination to even look into you? You know, I've watched that video over and over, and that is not no troll. That dude was a sincere. I mean, yeah, he was doped out at that time too, but I mean, that was as sincere could be. That was not no troll. This was before all. He put that video out long before really he was even heavily getting trolled. And nobody puts a video out like that to be trolling. You know, like he's like, I don't care who knows it. Yeah, you know, I was in addiction. I was getting paid $400 or $500 each time. You know, that's why I was doing it. It's easy money. I go wear a wire on somebody, get $400 or $500. Helps my addiction. You know, I mean, that was your real. That was you, Johnny. You did that shit.
Johnny, are you and Merle snitching on that neighbor? Trying to get Merle out of trouble? You think that's gonna help y'all? It's not.
And I mean, they try to distance themselves from, oh, that was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever. It's not, though. You still are ratting. You ratted today, you ratted yesterday, you ratted last week, and you ratted the week before that. You know, like, this is the thing. If something happens like that, and you go downtown and you file a summons on somebody, you just wait for the police officers to pick them up. You don't just go start riding around trying to find the guy and trying to call the cops 50 times, trying to go get him to find him and lock him up because he's going to get on the live and tell your whole fucking shitty life story of how you was a rat.
And I really like it that he stated in one of the videos that it was before we even got together, before we even knew one another. Which was it? Because you and her knew one another for a long time. You and her knew one another when she was still married.
You know, that guy, it's just like how he don't even know his age. I mean, it's just like he was saying that he's like, yeah, I was a kid when Tom White was a cop. Tom left the police department in 2009 there. That was 14, 15 years ago. Johnny's 39 years old.
He had been 24.
He was in his, and that was right in the height of his arrest stuff and going to jail.
He may still acted like a little kid, because hell, he still acts like a kid today. He's got a child's mentality level, but you know.
I swear, I promise you, I think both him and Merle, I think they have a death wish. I mean, all the shit that they're doing, I honestly think they have a death wish. I think they think that they're untouchable, that their little Temu cameras just won't, you know, in their videos, but I hate to break it to you. None of that shit. If somebody wants you, they gonna get you. And I don't give a damn how many cameras there is or what you got around you. If they want you, they gonna get you.
Merle, I don't know if these 4 cameras over here by the door are going to be enough. We may need about 10 more. Hey, we're going to need 10 more. These 4 is not going to be enough.
I would say we could. I haven't dropped it yet. I would say we could premiere it on here, but I don't want to premiere it on here. It ain't got anything. It's got something at the end of it, but I made sure because, you know, like I said earlier, Martin's been blowing my messages up, wanting me to drop that video on his charges. But see, what Martin wants is he wants me to drop it, and he wants to see what my source, how I get my information, which I'm not gonna do. I always make sure I cover my base and use another party, like a different one of them, something that they use to be able to put it out. Because you're not going to see what I see.
I liked last night though when he said, "I paid $40." It's like, Martin, number one, if you paid $40.
Well, then he says it's the same one Johnny had.
yeah, and then he's over there. What Seeper's doing? He's over there using Google search number. Yeah, That's the last thing Seeper uses for anything is Google. But that's not how he. It's like, oh my God, you're ignorant. It's like
Yeah.
number one. Where in the hell is what did Martin roll up his pennies? Go over there to the store with $40 pennies. Can I have $40? So I can, yeah, could you put it on this card right here? So yeah, I need to do a background check on this guy. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, $40. $40 in pennies. Yeah. Oh no, you dropped three. Now you got $39.97. $39.97. Yeah, you're missing three. Missing three pennies. Missing three. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what he wants to do, because I mean, he's like I said, he's been blowing my thing up for me to drop this video. He's hoping that I'll drop it on my main channel so that he can strike it. That's what he's wanting to do, to strike it. And I'm just not. I mean, it's a short video, but it's got some good shit on it that's gonna fucking break his little fucking heart at the end of it, and it might break Miss Bumgarner's heart too, Martin. And I hope you're listening. Miss Bumgarner might not want you to move to Pennsylvania.
He's really fucked in the head.
But it's like I wasn't even going to waste any time. Like I really didn't. I was really just going to drop it on my community post because I don't even like. He's such a piece of shit that I don't even want to put a lot of energy into fucking exposing it. I mean, he knows he's a piece of shit. He knows what charges he's got. He knows he beat women. You know, I just don't even want to give a whole lot of energy to that motherfucker.
I mean, he's about as smooth as Bird's ass.
Bro, it's funny to keep him talking though because like he just exposes his own self. I mean, that's all he does is because I mean, he'll say one thing and then 2 minutes later he'll completely contradict himself. And then the stupid motherfucker thought that I Googled his driver's license number.
Well, anybody can get them. Anybody, yeah. Anyway. It's like, Martin, do you not realize that driver's license isn't even yours? It's a privilege for you to have them. That belongs to the state.
Okay, so Nada
can pull it.
Nada was asking me about the charge, the obscene charge. So I did look further into it, Nada. And then what it is it's an obscene gesture charge. I don't know exactly. Ohio is really weird about putting out their that was the thing that a lot of people ran into with PBR is because Ohio is weird about some of the stuff that they put out and don't put out. And then they shorthand a lot of charges. But once I looked into it further, it was an obscene gesture. Now, I don't know if it could have been because he got a disorderly too. It could have been part of that. You know, like we said earlier, he maybe he flipped somebody off. Maybe they got him for. I don't really know. I mean, I wouldn't. Maybe it was obscene language. Hell, I don't know. Maybe they try. I don't know how they could charge you for language, but no telling up there in Ohio.
I think what it could be. The obscene part could be that, you know, he's a woman dressed as a man.
I definitely feel like I feel like he might be a hermaphrodite. I mean, he's on that high speed chicken feed. I mean, that dude, he's worse than Dana. He don't shut up. Like he's got the worst panel etiquette ever. I mean, he tries to talk all over everybody. Like I would suggest anybody that he goes on panel with, immediately as soon as he comes in, just to cut his microphone all the way down. Just cut it down to the bare minimum.
Well, they say he's over in ADs right now, triggered as fuck.
Who is?
Martha.
He is? Tell his punk ass to come over here. But cut his fucking volume down if he comes up. I can't. I mean, I honestly don't. I don't even like. I can't stand to hear his voice. I mean, literally, it makes me want to put my fist through his face. And if I ever seen him in life, that's what I would do.
Well, it's what beachside. See beachsides over there, Johnny. Looks like Cashville, Captain Kurt, and they do.
Beachside's a Beachside's a nut sucking bitch too.
Yeah. Somebody go over there and tell Beachside Well.
Tell him to break his drone out.
Yeah, tell him to break his drone out and fly it on over here. Tell somebody go over and tell Dagburn, why don't he quit ratting? We know he called CPS and KFC. Tell him we got proof from KFC that he used his text now number. Go over there and tell him that KFC gave us his text now number.
What's up, Wood Chipper?
Let's see what he says. Tell him I matched it up. I matched up the number they gave me with his text now number.
Yeah, that beachside redneck or AKA John Davis, since he done put his shit out, that dude's full of shit. He came on here talking all this shit, how he owns this. That motherfucker didn't even know what kind of spacing went on fences. I remember back months and months back, he was talking about fencing. He didn't even know the sizing of fencing and what kind of spacing and all that shit. And then talking about, and he don't even live at the beach. He tries to make everybody think he's got a house at the beach. That motherfucker ain't got no house at the beach. That motherfucker don't even live in Florida. Yeah, I mean, just like, how fucking creepy is that to fucking stalk Ryan's Instagram and to see that he's at the same beach that you happen to be at that weekend and to go fly your fucking drone until you find out where he's at. And then, he used his wife too, because his wife is a Molly maid down there that cleans those condos. I guess whenever they're down there, she cleans fucking condos or whatever, but like she knew the condo that Ryan was staying in because she cleaned it before. So they go down there and harass the fucking guy. Like, if he wanted motherfucking you to come down there, he would have fucking put on Instagram, hey, fucking, I'm down here at the beach, come down here. But you go fucking stalk him.
So everybody that knows Mike Meeks or Matt Meeks knows how to get in touch with him. If he doesn't have screenshots on Johnny's channel and on whatever channels it was on with the phone numbers and the address where they doxed him, let's get that to him. Let's tell him he needs to go down there, since they're both in Kentucky. Show the proof where he was doxed, and it's all fair game.
Well, yeah, because the thing is with him, with the way they doxed him, and with what happened today, that is not only is that doxing, but that's intent to cause harm.
And we know children live in that house, and they'd already made threats towards them. And a matter of fact, I think he could go to family courts with that, couldn't he?
Probably. I mean, it's just real. I don't know, that they're scummy people. I mean, Merle and fucking Johnny both are scumbags. And I mean, the rest of their life, they're like, you can't run from your past. It's never gonna go away. You're gonna be a scumbag forever because you haven't changed. You haven't stopped being a snitch. You're still a fucking snitch. You was a snitch today. You was a snitch yesterday. You was a snitch last week. You was a snitch 15 years ago. And you've been a snitch all along. That's why you're locally hated.
Very well so. Very well.
And I seen the pictures earlier he posted where they painted that car. I can assure you, they did not paint that whole car.
Not that quick. No, no.
Not in the little bit of time they had that shit. They did not paint that car. I know what they did. They painted the bad spot on it, and then they compound and buffed the rest of it out to make it look like they painted it. They're not gonna paint that whole car.
No, that was a sad job, to say the least.
And Fernodia said, "Who wants to bet Johnny was a hall monitor in high school?" Yeah, he was probably one of them dudes that wore that little belt across his chest. Felt like he was a tough kid. I mean, I've never seen a paint and body shop paint any panels on a car. I mean, unless you were changing colors, but like, I've never seen them paint that where there's paint that's good. I've never seen them take and sand that back down just to repaint over it. I mean, if your paint's adhered good on other panels, then you're doing a disservice to go and repaint that to try to repaint it. But I can assure you, they did not repaint that whole car. And I mean, because I looked at the pictures some, and it looked like you could see some where they compounded and buffed it on the sides. And so, because I was looking for them spots where he touched them up, but it's hard to see because it's white and shit. But I'd like Johnny to go take some close-ups of it and show us where that damage was on them cars or on them panels. I'd like to see that because I don't know that. I'm not sure they would paint that. I mean, that shit's not going to be fixed until it goes through court. And then it's not even going to be fixed then because the only thing they're going to make him do is pay restitution and he'll have to pay it by the month. It ain't like they're going to get no lump sum of money. I mean, Johnny sits around and says, yeah, well, we can sue him too. You can't. You're a fucking idiot. The only thing they're going to do is make him pay restitution and he'll get whatever length of time. If they put him on probation or whatever, he'll get a timeline to be able to pay that restitution. And you'll probably get about $50 a month. And then you're going to have to pay your deductible if you file it on your insurance, if you even got insurance.
Oh, I'm sure they don't.
SD420 said that's going to keep happening in that car. All them white Hyundai Sonatas have paint issues. I saw one the other day. It had huge spots of missing paint. Yeah, I mean, that car that he's got, it has 45-mile-an-hour paint on it. If you go faster than 45 mile an hour, you're going to lose paint. And it might not even be 45-mile-an-hour paint. That one might have like 25-mile-an-hour paint on it. And then you hear Johnny over there talking about, oh yeah, they're going to bound him over to the grand jury and it's going to be a felony and blah, blah, blah. Bro, they're not bounding that stupid shit over to no grand jury. He acts like his car got murdered or something.
He gonna pay dearly. They gonna get your chair for it, folks. Yeah.
Uncle Will says, why would they? Why do more work than they have to? White is the easiest color to hide bad body work. Yeah, I mean, I would never, I mean, even if somebody wanted to, and my paint was good on all my other panels, I would never let them do that. I mean, and usually body shops, they only do, like, they'll paint one side to where they blend in, which, I mean, white's so easy to match, it don't even matter, but usually they just do one side, they'll do the roof, you know, they're not doing the whole car, they're just doing certain panels, you know, I mean, like, most of the time they're not going to paint a door, they'll just paint the whole one side.
What they done, they put a little tape and paper around all three sides, covered up a little bit of that windshield or that window on it, and just.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way in hell they could have got that car prepped, sanded down, primered, sealed, painted, cleared, and baked, and them got that car back that fast.
No. They dropped it off Monday morning, and it was picked up this morning. Shit.
Yeah, no, it ain't happening. I mean, unless it was like a Mako paint job,
Even
and
then,
I don't even think Mako gets them out that in and out that fast these days. I mean, you can hardly tape one up properly nowadays. Uh, it's just not. I'd be super fucking surprised if they painted that whole car, but he's too stupid to know whether or not they just took and buffed and compounded it. I
Earl
mean, you
Shadow
taking
going, damn, that was quick.
you taking buff and compound, sometimes you might even wet sand it, but you don't even have to. You just buff and compound, and that motherfucker looks like it's been painted.
And knowing that dumbass, he probably didn't read any of the paperwork, and they're probably here, sign this, and it's probably got a no guarantee. 3 months from now, he's gonna be going down the road, and he's gonna be hearing, what was that? He's gonna get out of the car, and there's gonna be a spot that's gonna be 6 inches by 8 inches missing. Gee, how'd that happen?
I can tell you this: if they think that's the end of their troubles up there, I think they got a lot more troubles coming to them pretty soon. I mean, they would do theirself a favor. I ain't even gonna say it because I don't want them to do them no favors. Uncle Will said his wife's new car got hit and they only painted the rear bumper. Yeah. A lot of time with bumpers, they'll just do the bumpers. I had my door open on my Lexus one day, and my dad pulled off with a trailer and took the whole fucking door with the damn fender well on the trailer. And they put a new door on it, new fender, and then they painted the whole one side. Yeah, the whole one side. I was gonna say I thought they might have painted the hood, but no, they just painted all one side. But it was the same way. It was white, so it was easy to match.
All I'm saying is, if anybody gets any idea of having your car towed, wait till about 3 to 4:30 in the morning to have it done. Also, if anybody ever thinks about damaging cars, spark plugs, little pieces of that does quite a bit of damage.
Oh yeah, ceramic to a window, knock it right out.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't even have to be to where you can throw it. You can use slingshots, stuff like that. You can do that from a good distance. You can be out of camera view. I mean, bleach, baloney, stuff like that does real good things with paints.
Well, bleach you pour in the gas tank.
You can pour in the gas tank, but it also does a real good job on paint.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have Merle and them on Temu tonight. They're gonna buy 19 more cameras.
We put them all up.
InfoWars said Kurt's over there roasting. InfoWars said Kurt's over there roasting Beachside Redneck. What's up, Linda the Wolf?
Johnny and them won't be going out to eat because, won't be no cameras. He'll be putting cameras in their car that'll record when the car is off.
All right,
you need to look in the Temu for that. See if they got that. As well, people in Paintsville, if y'all know these people that work inside these restaurants, get to know them real good. Have them start calling you when they show up at the restaurant to eat. Hey, they're here. That could be valuable information.
True. What's up, my ninja? SD420, I just saw that. That's hilarious. It's a Sonata just like Johnny's with the paint blown off the side of it. It's got some of that 45 millimeter paint. See,
Merle will make the place smell like a rotten trash can. Well, she's definitely dumb as a box of rocks. I mean, she's already proven that once before, but the other day, oh, he looked to be about 5'12", maybe a little, about. I don't think he's 6 foot. No. I mean, we thought Johnny was the dumb one, but that's twice that I've seen he's had a corrector.
hey Wade, what is this channel link right here? This channel name?
The channel name on this one is, well, the handle itself. Oh shit, I don't forgot which one we're on. Hold on.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, somebody else put it up there. I was gonna say it's at MF Wade 615, all caps. The other day, Dagburn Merle was talking about having problems shitting. It's probably from all that damn food she's been cooking. Certain ones will, Robert. Yeah. All them opioids that they're doing. Well, now SD420, it's not the white cars. That particular car itself, the paint from the dealership had a major recall for several years. And so if you look up the Hyundai for, I think it's like 4 years, they had a major recall.
What's up, Daniel Armstrong? How you doing?
Because
let me see something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. When he showed that first day on that car, I looked it up, and yeah, we came out that night or the next night with a live, and I mentioned that, yeah, there was a recall. And then it was 2-3 weeks later. Of course, you had dumbass Martha over there. Johnny, I don't know if you know this or not, but I found out the information for you. They got a recall on that paint. And it's like, oh, you're a little slow there, Martha. But yeah, there's definitely a recall on that paint job. I don't know if it just was a bad mix, bad batch, if what it was, but it went through a court system. There were so many complaints before they ever decided to do anything about it.
I sent you that picture of that Hyundai with the paint peeled off of it.
Okay.
Fresh Start said he just looked on Johnny's page and they're saying Matt's dad killed his wife, watched her OD or some crap. Yeah, and they don't even see. That's the thing is them stupid motherfuckers. They talk all that shit, and then I mean I heard them earlier today because Johnny was like, "Oh yeah, she OD'd or something," and Merle was like, "Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not." And now they're running with, "Oh yeah, that she OD'd and shit." They don't know what the fuck. They don't know. She was in the She went to the hospital. But they just run with any kind of narrative. They just make shit up and run with it and put it out like it's fact.
When did that take place?
It was sometime back. But I mean, it's shit that's what I said. It's like,
oh no. Okay. In other words, it wasn't like today. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, not today. It was in the past. But that's why I said I think they got a death wish because you're up there in Kentucky. I know because I used to spend a lot of time up in Kentucky. There's some country boys up there, and there's some hollers up there that people never get found from. And I mean, they're lucky that they've made it through life this far with as many people that they've snitched on. I mean, everything that they do, they can't say anybody else is jeopardizing their safety because they've jeopardized their safety more than anybody has.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny, your car could have ended up like that.
Oh, it'll be like that. The paint's gonna keep coming off that car.
Yeah. And now here's the thing. Since it wasn't completely repainted and spots come up like that now, since he got that free paint job, would he be eligible for another one?
I doubt it.
Oh, please let that paint start coming off like that tomorrow.
Yeah, I doubt it. And I mean, the only way that they would ever cure that car to keep paint on it is they would have to take every bit of paint and primer off of that car. They'd have to take it down to the metal, and they'd have to start all back over and have to use different products because they had the same thing with GM for years. A lot of my work vans are the same way. The paint peels off the hoods and then up on the side doors and shit. It was something to do with the primer they used, and the paint just wouldn't adhere to it.
And speaking of which, while we're looking at automobiles, Matt, please look over your automobile and see if you see a dent that was caused by the phone that Johnny threw. I mean, since it's been discussed, since even Merle has mentioned, and now we've got the video evidence that from her saying that, and trust me, I probably got that live on recording too. I'm sure it picked it up. Look it over. You may want to. It's not too late for you to file for that.
Christopher Cunningham, that's I'm not sure that one that Wade's showing now. That's another car that SD420 seen. The same type of car that the paint's coming off of it. Them spots on the door right there. That's where the paints flew off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Christopher Cunningham. It's these cars had a major recall due to the paint was bad.
InfoWars says if you need that clip, I have it, Wade. Yeah, as long as somebody's got it, because I'll reach out to, I'll let Matt and them know about that. I'm gonna steer them in some right ways of some things that they can do. And yeah, if anybody's got that, I think everything's clipped as far as the docs and stuff.
Miss Gail, how are you?
Hi, Miss Gail. Yeah, I think that's clipped, but yeah, if anybody, all the other stuff that y'all got, if it's needed, I appreciate y'all getting it.
I mean, I don't know if Merle goes to work every day and she talks to the other Goble at work. Because I mean, she works with another Goble there at work. And no, I mean, Melinda, I'm not making that up. Y'all can go over there to where she works and read the reviews, and she's right there. It states she's an employee. Matter of fact, y'all remember the picture she was taking almost daily of the woman until, here we were posting the pictures of her. Yeah. Her first name starts with a T.
Daniel Armstrong, he hadn't been around in a little bit. He says, let me guess, Johnny is saying someone damaged his car and it turns out to be bad paint. No, what happened, Daniel, is so I called Merle and Johnny out about, how long was it ago, Wade? A month and a half, 2 months ago?
Yeah, about 2 months.
For being snitches and wearing wires on some people up in Kentucky. And the people that they wore the wire on actually was at the apartments where Johnny was and seen his car and ended up keying his car or something. But other than that, his paint flew off of the hood of the truck. And the hood of the roof of his car. Yeah, somebody's saying hi to Tony, but I hadn't seen her.
No, I don't think I've seen her in here tonight myself.
She might be in the bushes.
Well, now that's a possibility.
She might be a bush watcher tonight.
But no, I mean she.
And then Daniel, the guy last night came up on Rusty's panel. The guy that did it and had the shit happen to him. He came up last night and told Johnny's life pretty much a lot about Johnny and how many people Johnny snitched on and the whole incident with them wearing the wire and all that shit.
I mean, Seifert, doesn't that picture look like the same? Well, shoot, it doesn't change.
Who is that?
So you remember the picture where she used to go in every day and stand beside the same woman?
Who?
When Melinda Wood, you know, every day she'd starting the day off at work and she was standing with another woman from work, that young woman, and then
is that her?
Yeah, well, this is one of the women from her work that was in the always left reviews for a workplace. Yeah, she's a Goble, and then Steve Nee, that Steve used to be in her chat quite a bit. You know, he's leaving a review over there. Wonderful facility, clean building, caring staff. Yeah, he's calling himself, you know, caring and happy residents.
What's up, Mama Payday?
Then Sonia. I've been here for 8 years, and each resident is like family to me. We have the best workers, and I'm proud to be part of this team. So, yeah, if y'all know anybody that needs to go into a nursing home, don't take them to this one.
Jerry, I thought the same thing. Jerry said he's looking at the picture of the roof of the Gobblemobile, and you can see that the paint isn't blend worth a damn. I thought the same thing.
We just feel.
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, I went to go hit the exit button up here on that last picture, and instead missed the exit. Yeah, and I went to the next one, and it was that video that you had sent me from here a while back. And it went straight in. Yeah, like I said, it went straight from photo to video. And yeah, Infinite, I mean, I agree with you. If you're going to brag about snitching, don't put your handle on your car.
No, I won't. Johnny, just leave it on there. Make sure you leave all that shit on there. That way it's super recognizable.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you put your name on the back window in great big old letters. Kind of hard to miss.
Michelle says she just noticed my name. Apple Pig says, Wade, have you seen Rowdy's new community post to Johnny? No, I haven't seen that. Nitro says, I wish I could say stuff, but I can't. My husband told me to keep my mouth shut and let it be.
Well, Nitro, tell him, you know, your mouth to be quiet. It's just your fingers doing the talking for you, you know.
Hi, Apple Creek. It's just unreal. Like, I mean, when you got a couple burnt people over here, and then you got people that believe the shit that comes out of burnt people's mouth, it's like, whoa. I mean, is there that many burnt people in the world?
It lets me know that the drugs in this country, how bad it's gotten. That when you can go over there to Johnny's and you just see it. I mean, you know, you got Relapse Austin over there. Beach Whale.
I just really want to know what the over under is on how long it's going to be for fucking J Prez is clapping Merle's cheeks. I mean, I feel like I need to make a line and everybody be betting on it.
That may be the reason Johnny's always carrying her to work. But Johnny, you're not always carrying her lunch, and Derek may be serving her lunch.
He may be giving her that Keyshawn special.
Yeah. He may be giving her that juicy sausage.
Oh,
Let me ask you, you ever
I've
come?
heard,
She ever come home and you ask her what's for dinner? She go, I'm not really hungry tonight. I had lunch.
I'm running it through my mind. I'm like, is he attempting to clap Merle's cheeks, or is he clapping Merle's cheeks, or is he doing some kind of undercover operation? Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe it's another. Maybe it's a troll he's doing, because he talked a lot of shit about Johnny for a long time. And then all of a sudden, he just flipped, and now he's buddy buddy going to his house and shit. So I'm gonna say I don't think it's undercover operation. I think it's. I mean, it might be undercover, or like under the covers with Merle. I don't think it's. I don't think it's no law enforcement shit. But yeah,
Well, let's not forget, we know Johnny likes to wear the sheets. So
yeah.
he may be
I
playing.
tell you, I got another one too. What does everybody think the over under is gonna be on the next time Johnny and Melinda go to fucking KFC? Can I get a 20-piece with some extra gravy?
Yeah. When y'all start serving white gravy? I thought y'all used brown gravy. Oh, this is just for you, Johnny.
Look, I promise you already know what's coming. They're gonna go get some KFC. They're gonna forget about this in a couple weeks with the KFC ordeal. They're gonna get some KFC. Johnny's gonna get a little bellyache, and he's gonna be, I'm suing KFC. They done poisoned me.
Poison me like the electric company did my dog.
Blue Eyes, no, that's somebody's cloned my account. My picture is actually the one with Merle and a tree branch. Now, since they wanted to troll my account, I was like, all right, well, I'll put Johnny sucking a banana. So every time Johnny lets it in there, he's got to see himself sucking that banana. And then they changed it to that one, and then so now I've changed it to this one with Merle and the tree branch, and they haven't changed it to that one yet. Uh, Bio Don said Beachside Retard was mad as hell. Kurt triggered him.
Yeah, I wonder where old beachside whale ran away. Oh,
Infernodia says, does BBC stand for Big Black Cops? Okay, I will.
Derek, you're taking care of business elsewhere, not satisfying Virginia. Can't go to Arby's anymore. Merle done had all the meat. Oh, I bet you give her some ribs. I bet you she'll gnaw that meat right off the bone. I bet you she can tear through some damn chicken wings. What you bet, Seeper? Robert 615, he said he's gained 40 pounds. Yo, Mocon, I tell you, that's a little crying bitch boy. Beachside does get triggered easily. I mean, that boy. Be nice. Nitro, just tell him we're not going to let you get in any trouble. Oh, if they think they can get any money off of it whatsoever, you darn straight. Yeah. Jerry and Robert said they're never having Arby's again. Yeah, I like the way he's trying to play it all off, like he's innocent on his channels. Triple T tears them up every damn time. He likes that special gravy. Just said he weighs 250. Yeah, his weight fluctuates. I mean, now tomorrow he'll say he weighs 240 or 260, or he's a lot like Martin. Plus, I don't think I would trust the TMU weights. Well, I do believe that he left us. I don't know if his battery died or what. Why in the hell was that? That one looked a little weird. Why in the hell is it that shape? Okay, folks, I don't know why in the hell it's like that, but my eyes got wide all of a sudden. Oh, Nashville King. Look at there. The snitch of Rutherford County and the scam artist of Rutherford County. Well, we know this one's got to be a new account. Let's just check and see. Yeah, some little bitch boy. Okay, Seafer, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, you just missed it. We got Nashville King over here. It's just some little new bitch boy with a new little account saying the snitch of Rutherford County and the scam artist of Rutherford County. Well, I'll tell you what, Nashville King, why don't you just hop on up here and tell us what you really feel? It's what?
It's a new account that was made yesterday. I'm sure it's old bitch boy Wes.
Oh, it probably is. Wes has proven the reason he don't show his face is because, well, if y'all all seen the drop the other day, he looks like a mix between Mocon and Austin. With the IQ of Square. Yeah, I can really see why he hides. Wes, you're a little bitch boy. You got mad because when you asked AD where he got the video and he said, because it's from your mama, you went and I'm reporting you. Same way with Little Leg Day. What? Is it because you're a grown ass man? What, you still with mommy? Do you have an infatuation with mommy, maybe? Is that what it is, Wes? Huh? Oh, you poor little thing. Well, get to stepping. This is for adults, not special needs.
So I just run across some things.
What's that Wes is gay?
Oh no, I've been knowing that. Somebody said, "Why is Gail being removed? She shouldn't be. She's a mod."
Yeah, Gail can't be removed unless it's by me or. No, she retracted her own message.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. But remember how Johnny was saying? Remember how he was saying yesterday that that Johnny was about to get proof of me being in the witness protection program, which he's never going to get because it never was true.
Right.
And then Johnny went into saying, "Oh, well, you'll never get paperwork on us snitching."
Yeah.
Because,
Hold on a second. Whatever you done when you went out and came back in,
yeah.
your mic it's popping like it was the other night. Over on
Okay.
the bridges. So yeah, I don't know what you done other than hop back on, but yeah, it's popping each time.
What about that?
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, echo cancellation. So what I was saying is, remember how Johnny said the other night that he was about to have proof where I was in some witness protection program, which he's never going to have because it never happened. But then said that nobody would ever get paperwork on him and Melinda where they was a rat.
Right.
Well, Johnny, I hate to break it to you, but I just got y'all's paperwork.
Oh, Christmas came early, folks. Christmas has come early. Oh, and how good does it look? Tell me how good Christmas is going to be.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
that's why I was paused. That's why I was what I was doing.
Is it like opening up and seeing a pet, or is it, a new puppy, or is it like opening up and seeing a brand new, shiny, top of the line Lexus in your driveway?
It's like it's kind of like opening a trunk full of gold bars.
Oh, even better. Is it something that the people of not only YouTube, but the people of Kentucky that really despise Johnny are really going to love? I mean, is it going to be the kind that they're going to be going maybe hunting at night?
You know what's so bad about it?
What's that?
Is it just may have both of the people in my picture's names on it.
Oh. Would it be the kind that their daughter may just want to move next door if she don't live there already?
You remember Officer Dwayne Price, Sheriff Dwayne Price with the tree branch?
Yes. Oh, Johnny, I know you're listening. Oh, are you starting to sweat?
I want to drop it right now, but I'm gonna let it fucking sit.
We could do a late night. I mean, I'm sure with this information, there's enough people in chat that could run around for an hour, grab enough people, say, "Hey, y'all ain't gonna believe this."
Is Johnny in ADs now? Is he still alive?
Well, they've got the Trump 2024 banner up, so I guess they got somebody over there they fully don't trust.
Tripod Keyshawn. Oh, yeah, Tripod. I'm gonna let it simmer.
Yeah, Square's over there right now, so yeah. They say he's in that. Oh, do me a favor. Somebody go over there and y'all just tear up chat and then come right back over. But tear up in chat. Let him know that we got this. Let him know. And tell him it is a beautiful thing. Now, before you go, hold on. Before you go, what is the one thing, one bit of information that they can drop over there in chat that is going to let Johnny know that you definitely have it? It hasn't been brought up yet.
Give me 1 second. Let me look. I'm still laughing over Tripod Keyshawn.
Oh, you're damn straight, Jerry. Because I mean, he's going to be up all night. White boy, won't you come help me? What about you, little black boy? What about, he going to be hitting at people he don't even know. Okay, Morbid, I'm sorry. You can make fun of me all you want. I just need your help. He's going to be hitting up people in Paintsville. Look.
Just tell him it says informant outlay on it.
Is there a date?
Hang on.
He may thought he won the game, but we fixing to win the series. And if you don't understand baseball, tell him we're just fixing to take over and win the Super Bowl. How's it going, Lori? Well, Lori, you just arrived, so you just missed it.
What's up, Lori? How are you?
Seaford just received the paperwork we've been waiting on, and going to be doing a drop, not here tonight on this channel, but either later on tonight or tomorrow. The paperwork on Johnny and Merle, where they were snitching.
The date on this one is January the 17th. It looks like 2015.
2015. All right. Jared, need a smoke. I'm fixing to roll me a big fat Cheech and John.
Yeah, I'm not going to drop it tonight. I'm going to let them sweat tonight. They can unite and sweat tonight. And if they're listening, they'll know what that means.
Oh, you know who would really enjoy this? Miss Gail, if you're in here, and I think she still is, if you're in here tomorrow night when we do this, and I don't know which maybe on one, if not both channels tomorrow. Hell, matter of fact, I may have it carried on two of my channels, just so several people can watch. I don't know, but I'll leave that up to you. But have your nephew watch from the bushes. He don't even have to come into chat. He don't have to let anybody know he's here. But definitely just have him watch and enjoy this moment. Let him listen to this and laugh. I don't care if he comes into chat at all, if he acknowledges that he's here or anything, but just let him listen to it and laugh. Johnny, you're nothing more than a motherfucking rat. You and that little tree hugger wife of yours. And country folk, even those up there in Kentucky, in that small little town of Paintsville, Kentucky, don't like rats. And especially when the word gets out and the proof is laid out there. Brought to you by Wade 615 and Seeper 615 from the 615 show. Yeah, little emu. I'm still trying to be nice when I say little wife. I mean, compared to some, yeah, I guess she's still little, but. Oh, Michelle D, I had to light up a cigarette afterwards. It was one of those. It was like, oh.
This is my big question. So, well, this paperwork is on Melinda, but this is my question: is because it's Dwayne Price, and everybody remembers me telling y'all that Dwayne Price come to get Melinda from a strip mine, and she got a tree branch stuck in her coochie. So this paperwork has Dwayne Price's name on it. So did you snitch on somebody with a sore coochie? Did he give you a few days to heal up before you had to go snitching, or did you do it the same night you got the tree branch in your coochie?
Hell, Robert, she's a damn tree trimmer now, but she don't use chainsaws. Oh, Michelle D noticed my shirt. Yep.
Tripod said, "Nice Misty 5000, Wade."
That's one of Johnny's brand right there. I get no respect.
Blue Eyes says, "Imagine the splinters. Was it hardwood or soft?"
Oh, no, she wanted hardwood. She
I
got tired of Johnny softwood. Johnny
think it was. I think it was black oak.
I said that was a waste of a tree branch. That could have been recycled to file paperwork.
Daniel says, "I don't want to say too much until I see the paperwork, but I have no doubt they did snitch on people so they could continue getting high." Yeah, Daniel. I mean, she's put it out already. I put a thing up where she snitched on the people that keyed her car. That's why her car got keyed. Melinda made a post on Facebook and took it down real quick, or she made a comment. She got into it with the girl's sister and made a comment. She's like, "Yeah, I fucking wore a wire on her because she sold me bad dope." So she admitted to it already. But this is a different occasion. This is somebody else. TDM said your fake out is over at AD's. Yeah, it's one of AD's little. I mean, it's one of Johnny's little nut huggers that made that alt.
Yeah, if you notice, it's never anywhere other than where Johnny's at. So it's either native gay or it's probably either native gay or Austin. I think now Payne made a comment the other day that I'm doing to them now what they've done to me. So I got a feeling it may be him. And I don't really think that little 23-year-old wants the trouble. And he may think he's big and bad, but boy, you're scared to even drive.
Yeah, and this may be something that was already put out some time ago. I don't know. It's the first time I've seen this. Now I have been in talks with some people that, without saying too much and giving too much away, there may be some discovery paperwork on Johnny coming. I'm hoping to have everything by tomorrow. So there's 3 people that's supposed to be coming up tomorrow, and the main person, I think that everybody might know. He's semi half-ass drunk. Like I told several people, like I talked to him, and then he goes on a drunk, and then I don't talk to him for a day. So I'm hoping everything goes off tomorrow. Either way, even if they don't come up, we'll drop this paperwork tomorrow. I think everything will be fine. Everybody will come up tomorrow, but he's just a real flighty dude. Like you can never tell when he's going to be drunk, when he's not going to be drunk. But either way, we'll have a paperwork party. And really, I mean, hell, what more do you need after you got the paperwork? No, Blue Eye said Johnny is saying y'all have forged paperwork. No, it's not forged. It is very much authentic.
Who said that? Johnny? Oh, Johnny's saying, well, he can say it all he wants.
Yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I am going to get undeniable proof with some other things that I've seen that she's done. And that way it will be no, which I mean, when you see the shit anyway, you're not gonna, you can't, there's no denying what it is. I mean, and because they've already spoken about this company before, so there's no denying it.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow's going to be fun. That Blue Eyes Square can't ever shut this shit up.
Yeah, there's no way that, I mean, everybody will. Brandy Day said, "Seeper, there's more than CI paperwork, but kids are involved." Um, yeah, I don't know what time yet.
Yeah, he's gonna be screaming all night tonight. He'll probably turn around and do his own live tonight. He'll be up all day tomorrow, crying it.
Yeah, I hope he thinks it's fake. I'm not gonna put no fake shit out on him. And like I said, I mean, I know there was some shit that was put out on him before. Um, it was just, it just got dropped on me.
Gobble will call a truce if we will accept a free Gobble Nation tattoo down at shit.
TDM said, I thought he said to go find it. It's out there. Um, Fresh Start said, yeah, he's already starting his crap, trying to say it's fake. He's always going to say it no matter what. Well, I'm going to make certain that I have two pieces of something to support it. And I can't say what they are because I don't want them, because I know they got something up that I can use on theirs. And then I already know where I can get the other at. And there will be no denying it.
No, Nickel T. Not at all.
And this paperwork is not something that could be faked. But I would say, so I know people was asking around the time, so I would say tomorrow will be around somewhere around probably around 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm going to reach back out to the main person that I was trying to get on panel. I'm going to reach back out to him first thing in the morning because he didn't get back with me today. And see what time their schedules are. One of the people it wasn't who was on Rusty's, but it was somebody that was associated with them. So with that coming out last night, it's not real imperative that they come up because their story is basically kind of like the same story that was last night. So it would kind of be redundant to have them up. So I really don't care if they come up. Um, but the sheriff is the main one.
Yeah, because you had talked to Matt about Matt coming, but there was a couple of things that had stopped you from having them. Number one, we knew Johnny would do exactly what he done, and pretty much you had warned him that if he done that, if he went up on a live, not to do it at his house, you know, kind of wish Matt would have went away from the house to do it and been somewhere to where he could have stayed overnight, because we all, I think everybody knew once Matt came up what was going to happen. I mean, we know that with it being put out there that what was going to happen. We know how Johnny is. Johnny's going to try to prevent it. Same way when Fusion had his live, uh, he done whatever he could do to try to prevent it. I mean, hell, what did he do? He called the cops on Fusion.
Hey, give me a
Johnny,
minute to I gotta roll my dumpster out to the road before it gets too late. I don't want because it makes all kinds of racket. I don't want to wake my neighbors up. But
okay,
yeah, I'll be back in just a second.
okay. Johnny's just a little bitch. He don't if Johnny thinks something's going to be put out on him, he's going to try to stop it any way he can, and that's what he was trying to prevent last night. Of course, it didn't work as far as the information being dropped. He continually called and harassed the officers until they finally went out there just to shut him up. And, you know, it happened. He got served. And then, of course, we seen what else had happened. They were so, I guess, excited about calling CPS, they had to end up talking about it in the lives today. Of course, first thing they done? Oh, we didn't call CPS, but somebody should. Yeah, we all knew, and and then of course they call KFC. But no, look, if you listen to them, oh no, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. Johnny, if your key would have never got caught, if your car would have never got keyed, none of this would have ever took place. And if you knew that Matt was the way he was, and your car would have never got keyed, would you have ever called CPS anyhow, knowing that they had a kid? No. It never bothered them then. Why does it bother him now? It bothers him because his car got keyed and because he went on a live, dropped information on Johnny. So that was Johnny's way of getting back. Then he's going to call KFC. No, that's Johnny and Merle both resorting to what they know. Restart Plant said that's what is bullshit with them. They can call cops on people, say whatever they want about people, but when it's done to them, oh boy, everyone is just attacking poor Johnny. He's the victim. Yeah, that's all he's ever known is to play victim. He's never once manned up and claimed that he was responsible, that, to take responsibility on anything. It's just always he's the victim. It's always people's done to him. Yeah, better with the Howers. I'm not a rat. Proceeds to go call and rat. Yeah. Merle talks about Johnny denting their car, and then what does he do? Shh, shh. Don't tell him that. Tries to hide it. Johnny, your wife's not too smart. She lets it slip, and you're trying to cover up. Face it. As dumb as you are, you're the smarter of the two. Isn't that hard to believe, folks? As dumb as Johnny is, he seems to be the smarter of the two. She's the harder worker of the two, but he's actually the smarter of the two. Them poor bastards. Thank God they have their daughter there.
All right.
All righty. Merle says she would call and rat anytime they see the vehicle. Then they go and post the guy's father's phone number. Says he's watching his girl, but don't speak on them or post their personal information. Yeah, Super, I was talking about how bad it is if you stop and think about it. Merle is the harder worker between them two. And as dumb or ignorant as Johnny is between them two, he's actually, as dumb as ignorant as Johnny is, he's actually the smarter of them two. Because that's actually been proven multiple times now.
Yeah.
Thank God they have their daughter there.
Yeah, I tell you, I hate to even make everybody wait till tomorrow for this, but Johnny and them's gonna sweat. I tell you what it does. Like, really, I don't have to do anything else. Like, I really ain't even got to bring, like, if the sheriff don't even come up tomorrow, it don't even fucking matter, because there's a couple of things that when everybody sees that it ties all this shit in together, that's undeniable fucking proof. It's so crazy how this shit just played out. With the video that Mike 12 Point dropped on him, and now this shit, it just all, which I knew anyway. Like, I've been knowing, but it's like for all of y'all to know, it's like there's no way they can even fucking attempt to say that it's anything fake. It's just not even possible.
Oh, I do believe that there are going to be quite a few channels out there that are going to want to watch tomorrow night. That they're going to be. I would highly recommend it. I believe that this information, once it gets put out in the following days, this is going to be going around all over throughout several of these communities. And I believe by this time next week, poor Johnny's going to be bald headed.
And like I said, there may be somebody that's had this before me. There may be somebody that's seen it before, but it's just the timing couldn't be no better. And like I said, I may be getting, I may have a discovery pack tomorrow on Johnny.
Day or so later, it may be a very exciting weekend.
If I don't have that discovery tomorrow, as soon as I get it, I'll be going right back live and I'll fucking put that shit out. Like, I'm not, Johnny and them are going to be exposed for the rats they are.
Well, that's like I said in my community post. Johnny, you can throw white boy lockdown at us, whoever you want to. I'll slap them off to the side for now, because that's not going to slow us down coming after you.
No, it ain't ever going to slow me down. There ain't nothing that guy can do to slow me down.
Our main objective right now is you and your little wife. And don't think it's not. We're zoned in. and nothing's going to stop that. All these other little peons are exactly that. I mean, your little midget friend, straight shooting Steve, you seen what happened to him. He thought he was all tough. Well, he ran off. Now he came back as Steven's humble hut. Well, he's so scared now that he won't even leave a comment up, much like Martha.
Yeah, his hut got humbled.
Yeah. No one's afraid of him. Apparently, he made some statement to Chevy Triple Nickel, and now he's got, I think, the little family after him, and
oh, he's got everybody after him because Chevy's a super cool ass dude, and man, he's loved in all the communities. Workyverse, Dirtyverse, everywhere. Moses and Rick, everybody loves Chevy. So he's got everybody on his ass now. Yeah. Fresh Start said he ain't gonna get nothing done at work tomorrow. Watching Johnny go live every hour. It's a troll. It's a troll.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Whatever Sleeper got, it's all fake. It's fake. Remember, he's a narc. He narked on, yeah.
It's just so funny. God. I just can't wait till y'all can see this. I mean, y'all are gonna be like, "What the fuck? Did you know the future?"
Linda's over there. I hadn't shit in 4 damn days.
Linda, it's your nerves and all them opioids you're doing.
Tripod Keyshawn said, "Melinda, come get some dark chocolate. Don't taste the rainbow. It's got hepatitis." Yeah, Christopher said he's got Austin caught up in snitching too. Yeah, I'm gonna get to Austin here shortly. I got a present for Austin too.
Well, Austin probably needing some more meth. That boy been relapsing here.
Yeah, I got something special for Mr. Austin. He wants to run around reporting everybody's shit.
You could have a video up of your church sermon, and that boy gonna try to report it.
As long as it's up there. Report. It's harassment.
I mean, you'd think he'd give up by now because none of his reports are doing shit.
It's harassment. Well, I'm Baptist, and that was a Presbyterian or whatever
you may be,
Man.
Yeah, Fresh Start, we tried to help Austin out. He was over on this side for a while. We grew his channel. I say we, but Rusty and Wade and Rich and people like that, Mike 12 Point, they grew his channel up and helped him out. And I think he got some Cash App donations and stuff. And then, hell, he just flipped the script one day and started hanging with the gobbles.
And here was a sad thing. So he got mad at Ryan because Ryan used the N-word. I just can't hang with that, because several other people like Johnny and them were upset. But then it wasn't a week and a half later, he's reviewing one of Ryan's older videos. The N-word is dropped. Now it's Ryan and Adam Calhoun. The N-word is dropped again, and he laughs all through the whole video. And I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute. The same word that you were so upset at 10 days ago, you're now just laughing at. It's like, has someone not just wringed your head out lately? Is it that water soaked? It's like, Jesus, boy. But no, he over there, Johnny's, he's almost as bad as Payne. Payne made the statement the other day, he'd take a bullet for Johnny. I was like, I don't know about that.
Everybody was there. Yeah, I think I'm about to jump my ass off of here too. I'm gonna work on a few things. I gotta catch a few things off of some channels.
All righty. I mean, my thing with Austin is if you're going to meetings 5 days a week for 5 years, 3 months, and you have, like I said, you have to do it every day, something's wrong there. The only people I know that do it that long every day are people that go there, act like they're trying to get clean and are selling. You know, they're hitting people up after meetings. But all right, so folks, tomorrow, keep a close eye out for the notifications for the live tomorrow night for Super. And Super, what'd you say? Probably about 7 or 8. You're not sure yet?
Yeah, somewhere around 7 or 8. I got to get a hold of a couple people and see what time they can come up.
Okay.
But yeah, somewhere around 7 or 8.
Yeah. Y'all troll the hell out of Johnny with this. Don't let him get no sleep, no peace. And y'all have a great night and a great morning tomorrow. And, you know, y'all have fun with it. When information's dropped, it's going to be a great day. And Johnny, if you and Merle's listening, well, try to have somewhat of a good night tonight, because after tonight, I imagine your weekend's going to be ruined. So.
Yeah, no, Michelle, I won't delay it. It'll be tomorrow. Like I said, either way, regardless if they come up or not, we'll drop the paperwork on them tomorrow.
Yeah, that looked kind of like a threat right there. Shit, you know, that says she's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, I'll get it out.
That's it, y'all. We're gonna put a ban on Michelle, and you know we'll let her back in 2 or 3 days. Just for that, we're gonna have her miss this live coming up. She's gonna kick my ass. Okay, well, but in a loving way. Oh, hey, okay, I'm for it.
All right, much love and respect, everybody in chat. Tripod, that's hilarious. Tripod.
Just don't lean backwards.
All right, I'll see everybody tomorrow night. I'll get it scheduled early in the morning as soon as I talk to everybody. But either way, I'll get it scheduled.
Yeah, and y'all definitely share it on y'all's channel. Get the word out. But yeah, till next time though, we'll see y'all then. We appreciate y'all coming in. Love y'all. And good night.
All right, good night, everybody.
All right, see.